Hey there guys, welcome back for another Warhammer Imperium Wednesday magazine review. This week we are looking at issues 21 and now 22. Issue 21 can be found in the cards up there, as well as the painting video for this week, which is one of these guys, probably this guy. Well, this guy or this guy, one of the two. But yeah, there's a painting video up there. So in this issue we get the other half of the Guitare Rangers. Now I say other half, the models aren't split 5 and 5. As I showed you last week, there were 3 legs, 4 bodies and 2 backs. So this sprue contains the rest to make up your models. Also, I didn't even notice last issue, but we didn't get any bases. The bases are included with this issue, so issue 21. Obviously, as you guys in the UK are watching these videos, you've already got your issues. You're probably on issue 26, something like that now. But those of you where it's just starting, America for example, you're probably on issue 7 or 8. So if you're watching these videos and enjoying them, obviously hit that thumbs up button, but also you're going to be able to see what you're getting. So the bases will not be in issue 21 when you receive that. They will be in issue 22. If you're a subscriber, obviously you'll get all that at once, so it won't matter. If you're buying from the shops, then you're not going, when you buy issue 21, don't panic, the bases will be in issue 22 and you can't build the models until you get issue 22 the following week anyway. So yeah, models and 10 bases. We've got a long base for the guy with the sniper rifle thingy, and then 10 bases. The only thing I don't like about the bases is they're the 28mm, I think they are, or 25mm, and I prefer the slightly larger ones. I think they're 32mm, just because I like the slightly larger bases. They make the models look a little bit better when they're not falling off the edge of their base. But yeah. So, taking a look, we get how to paint our Guitare Rangers, learn about the Celtic dynasty, and new data sheets and playthrough. Again, if you want to see how I'm painting them, I am painting them in the Mars colours. Check the link up there. Explorator Fleets. So, the Adeptus Mechanicus Explorator Fleets search the galaxy for ancient human machinery and equipment lost during the Dark Age of technology. These fleets are heavily armed, for the architect they seek often lies deep within the territory of Xenos foes. So basically, almost everything within the Imperium is, or especially weapons and ships and things like that, are made from these machines. I think they're called basic construct something, but basically they're like blueprints, and they were scattered across the universe or across the galaxy when we settled on planets, and then there was a dark age of technology when a lot of it was, the originals were destroyed or lost to time, and we almost went back in technology. You know, we were set back, and so now the Adeptus Mechanicus are searching out these constructs, these blueprints, to be able to build new, or technically old technology, to be able to rebuild old things. Some Adeptus Mechanicus are, such as Belisarius Call, are intelligent enough to realise that they can just come up with new ideas and build their own things, but some of Adeptus Mechanicus are a little bit old and want to use the old shit. They believe that it's usable. Anyway, I just noticed that they've changed the emblem here, so I'm assuming issue 20 to 40 is definitely just concentrating on the Adeptus Mechanicus then, which would say to me issue 30 to 40, well, we've got 30 to 40, 20 to 40, sorry, so 50 and 60, so issues 50 to 60 would be the remaining Space Marines or the Adeptus Sororitas, so the Sisters of Battle, and then the final 20 issues will be the last of the Space Marines. I think that's the way that we're going to possibly seeing this come. Sorry about that, guys. A little bit of a noise going on downstairs that I had to sort out before continuing. So we got a little bit of background on some of the fleets and stuff here that go out looking for these constructs. And then we have Saltec Dynasty. So we're looking at the dynasties of the Necron Empire now. So ruled over by the fair one known as Imhotep the Stormlord from his crown world Mandragora. The Saltec are one of the most powerful Necron dynasties in the galaxy. Imhotep the Stormlord. I'm surprised again that we didn't get any specific characters for the Necron side, seeing as we get Marneus, Calgar and Rabute for the Imperium. It would have been nice to maybe not, obviously Imhotep is for a specific dynasty, but then they've done a specific dynasty for the Space Marines, so there's no reason they couldn't have included a couple of characters, or at least a character for the Necron. So again, had shit, Games Workshop, bit of a letdown there. I'm enjoying the magazine and the collection, don't get me wrong. I love the models and I am happy with what we've got. I just would like to have seen a little bit better in comparison to the Conquest magazine. I didn't collect it and I am so gutted that I didn't collect it because of the models that you got in there. I felt that it's a bit of a better collection than what we're getting this time round, but it is designed for newcomers and for anybody getting into the hobby. It's a great collection, don't get me wrong, and obviously it's adding to mine. So yeah, I just think that flavour wise and balance wise it would have been nice to get a couple of named HQs just like the other side are getting. Then we have some more for stories. Crimson Doom, we got that in the other issue as well, so I'm assuming this is just a follow on from it. Have a read through and enjoy. Then we've got the How to Paint Guitare Rangers, so I'll flick through this quickly because I've got the painting video up there. It is going to be pretty much the same as this from the looks of what I've seen. Lead Belcher, Corn Red for the cloak. I'm going to be doing the inside of mine cream, they're doing it red here. I'm assuming again that is just to keep it simple for you guys, or for newcomers. McCrag Blue for the plasma and the arc thingies. Runelord Brass for a few of the brassy bits. Agrax Earthshade for a nice wash over everything, although I'll be doing non-oil over the metal parts. A second layer, a relayering of Corn Red, this time thinned down, just to add that first layer of highlight over the model. Abaddon Black for any black areas, although I would have done mine in black, primed, and then painted in the silver areas instead of the other way around, just because I have more black primer than I do silver primer. Screamer Pink for some highlights, and Corax White for anything else, and then obviously I'm going to be doing a little bit more detail, so that'll be in the video. Then we've got another data sheet. So this time, instead of putting the data sheet in with the playthroughs, they've given us the full data sheet just as it would appear in the codex, which is awesome. So I'm pretty sure now this means that from this issue onwards we are going to be getting data sheets every issue, either for the units in that issue or for units that we've already had. I'm assuming they'll be, when we get paints and buildings, that those issues will contain data sheets for the Space Marines that we've already had within the collection. And then when we get the units, they'll get their own data sheet in that issue, which is awesome. Another little tutorial on the back just on how to use some of their equipment and stuff. And then we've got the playthrough. So the playthrough again, Halt the Invaders. So we've got the Necron Warriors against the Skitarii Rangers. This is on the grey side of the mat. We'll call this the Necron side because it has the Necron details within it. So we'll call one side the Necron side and the other side the Moon side or the Imperium side. So we're playing this one on the Necron side. So Skitarii Rangers on the left, Necron Warriors on the right, 10 of each, 10 of each, and have at it. Let me know down in the comments who wins. Extra rules, this one, we're being introduced into morale phase, which comes just after the shooting phase, I believe it is. No, it comes after the fight phase, so it's the last phase of the phases. The last phase of the turn. So yeah, it goes through morale phase here. If you lose a portion of your arm of a unit, you roll a morale test. If you fail the morale test, then one model runs. If he runs, then you take a combat attrition test, and that determines how many models flee with him. And then eventually you can end up losing a whole unit to that. Then obviously we've got the playthrough as it goes through here. So this is showing you right into the psychic phase, and then obviously you've got your other phases. Moving on, next week we have the Canoptic Spider, so a new unit for the Necrons, and the week after we will be getting Rakarth Flesh and non-oil, and if I'm still playing catch up, that will be along with issue 25. So depending on how well we are doing with issue releases and if we have caught up to retail, ideally I'm looking to be about a week or two behind retail, just because obviously I have to wait for my subscription to come through, and usually I get the 4 issues. So obviously this is issue 22. At the time I'm recording this, issue 22 just came out in the shops. It's now Friday. Issue 22 came out in the shops this Wednesday just gone. So yeah, I can't catch up fully, but hopefully we can catch up enough that I'm not a month and a half to 2 months behind. Anyway guys, that is it all for today. Prices are up on the screen, or were up on the screen, for savings. Again, as with the previous issue that you can find in the corner, all these savings are, or all these numbers are the 2 issues combined. The box set for the Rangers, not for the Combat Patrol, divided up, just because the Combat Patrol comes with an extra model, and the whole thing is discounted over them all, and it's not fair to just knock out the full cost of the model and have a cheaper Combat Patrol. So this is if you were to be buying them individually, and then obviously the saving down there. Now you won't save as much if you buy the Combat Patrol, but you would get that extra vehicle in there. But yeah, so that's the savings. Anyway, if you've enjoyed the video guys, hit that thumbs up button. If you are yet to subscribe, hit that subscribe button and ding the bell for notifications for when new videos go live every Wednesday. I am back streaming on Twitch guys. I have been doing this for a few weeks now, for when you've seen this, so go check out my Twitch. I'll put a link down in the, or there are links down in the description for my Twitch. Go follow me over there, and I do painting videos, or painting streams for not the Imperium stuff, or not just the Imperium stuff, but my personal armies, commissions, anything like that I do over there on Twitch, so go check that out. If you have recently subscribed, a huge warm welcome to you. Thank you ever so much for your support. But until next time guys, take it easy, keep painting those minis.